Hi everyone, this is Jill Celeste from JillCeleste.com, where I teach entrepreneurs all they need to know about marketing so they can attract new clients to their business. One of the top questions I get from my clients and from people who participate in my online programs is about hashtags. What the heck are hashtags? How can I use them? So in today's video, I'm going to answer the top 5 questions I get about hashtags. So hopefully it'll help you learn how to use hashtags effectively for your business. So the first question is the obvious question. What is a hashtag? Quite simply, a hashtag is a keyword or phrase that's preceded by the pound sign. Together, that makes a hashtag. Hashtags started in Twitter, but they are now used throughout most social media platforms, including Facebook, Google+, Pinterest, Tumblr, and also Twitter. What happens is when you add a hashtag to your tweet or to your post, you're categorizing that information so that others can find it more quickly. And that's really all a hashtag is. It's sort of a keyword, it's sort of a searchable item, and it allows people to really find your content. Very simple, right? So, what types of hashtags are out there? I get this question a lot as well. I've identified 3 different types of hashtags. The first type is the keyword hashtag. And that's the kind we've already sort of mentioned. You know, you have a keyword like social media, you put the pound sign in front of it. That's a keyword hashtag. This could also be for like television shows, my favorite hashtag, The Walking Dead. Those are keyword hashtags. In addition to that, there are hashtags that I call the anecdotal hashtags. These are hashtags that add sort of a snarky or funny or inspirational zing at the end of a post or a tweet. They're not intended for search purposes. It's just sort of a way to kind of finish the story. So these might be hashtag don't judge me, hashtag problem solved. You know, they're just kind of a little zing there at the end. More advanced hashtag users will use this all the time, and it's kind of a fun way to use social media through that type of hashtag. The third type are unique hashtags. Unique hashtags are created by usually a celebrity or a company or a television show or some type of event for promotional reasons. They have a timeline. They're usually very short. If you watch Jimmy Fallon, Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon, you will see he uses this method all the time. He'll say, you know, here's a hashtag, tweet it, and then maybe we'll put your tweets on the show. It's very promotional, meant for just, you know, a day or two, and then off it goes. So those are also things you might see if you're watching television shows, or if you're watching a sporting event, you might see these unique hashtags pop up. The third question I always get is, why should I use hashtags? And this is a great question, because unless you understand the purpose behind hashtags, you may not use it effectively. So you remember when I said that hashtags categorize the content. So what that means is people who are using keyword hashtags will go into Twitter, for example, and they'll search by those hashtags. And so if you're using hashtag social media and someone has put that in their search box, then your tweet's going to come up. That means there's a potential that they'll retweet your content. There's the potential that they'll want to connect with you and reach out to you. And there's a potential that once your content's retweeted, somebody else is going to retweet it, and so on and so forth. So it's a great way to extend the reach of your social media posts. And it's also a great way to connect with ideal clients, maybe influencers, peers, people that, you know, use the social media sphere that you're on. So definitely consider adding hashtags to your social media strategy. The fourth question I often get is, how do I find the right hashtags? And this is a great question. Now, remember I mentioned those 3 different types of hashtags. I really want you to focus on the keyword hashtag for right now, especially if you're sort of a novice. Make a list of keywords that relate to your industry. Then go to Twitter search, and type in the hashtag and that keyword and see what comes up. If you get a lot of good tweets, if you see relevant content, if you see a lot of discussion and liveliness around that hashtag, then that's a hashtag you want to use. And here's the thing. I know you're on Twitter doing this exercise, but if it's working on Twitter, it's going to work on the other social media platforms as well. So make a keyword list. Go check it out on Twitter and see if it's working. If it does, then that's the right hashtag to use. The last question I always get is, how many hashtags should I use? And this is another great question. Now, Instagram is the anomaly, so I'm going to talk about that in just a second. But on the other platforms, Twitter, Facebook, Google+, etc., I want you to focus on 2 to 3 hashtags per post. If you do more than that many, more than 2 to 3, it starts to look very spammy and no one's going to click through your content. So 2 to 3 really good hashtags will do the trick. Now on Instagram, those users tend to use a lot more hashtags. I've seen 10 to 15 hashtags on some of those photos and the posts. So you can maybe stretch your wings a little bit more on Instagram and add a few more hashtags. But no matter what the quantity is, just make sure each hashtag benefits your post, that it really is a keyword, that it's going to get people's attention, that you're going to connect with the right people. Make sure you're using hashtags that are high quality and will do the job that you're trying to make it to do. So those are the answers to the top 5 questions I get about hashtags. I hope this has helped you and with figuring out how to use hashtags for your marketing. And if you need additional assistance with your social media or with your marketing, please visit my website at www.jillceleste.com. And until next time, here's to your marketing success and have a great day.